If right now you are selling CCTV systems in Lagos and you are doing 10 million a month, what is the likelihood that if you expand to a city like Abuja or Kano or Port Harcourt or Enugu or Accra or Nairobi, that your 10 million will not double or triple? It's quite likely, because if there are businesses that need what you sell here, that is proof that businesses like the ones you currently serve that are in other places will need what you're selling. Then of course it helps to diversify risk. If you're currently based in Lagos, if anything happens to the Lagos market, maybe like some systemic risk. Like I remember when there were widespread protests and businesses incurred losses, properties were damaged, and that protest disproportionately affected Lagos than many other cities in the country. If your business is concentrated in one location, it means that your risk is also concentrated. So if anything happens, you are more vulnerable than somebody who has the business in Lagos, has a branch in other parts of the country. It's unlikely that you will be equally affected across the country. It can happen, but it's unlikely. But if all your focus, all of your operations and entire business is in one location, if anything happens, it can be a protest, it can be a natural disaster, it can be strikes, it can be COVID, anything, you may be more disproportionately affected. So look at COVID, for example. People that were in the offline market alone were far more affected during COVID than businesses that were also serving an online market. So if your business was online during COVID, you would have not felt as much of a hit than businesses that were offline. COVID was one of my most fantastic years, 2020, one of my most fantastic years. And the reason for that is because I was serving an online market in addition to the things I was doing offline. So offline, business crumbled, but online, it boomed. So imagine if you were just focused on one market and remember, markets, like I've just said, they are not just geographic markets, they are not physical markets. Offline is a separate market from the online market. And when COVID happened, it further proved to me that these are two very separate markets, right? So that's an important thing you need to keep in mind. So another upside is economies of scale. Imagine you sell CCTV systems in Lagos and you import from China and sell in Lagos. If you are able to expand into another city, say Abuja or Lagos or Kano, you would increase the number of CCTV systems you import into the country. And remember what I said, that thing called economies of scale is one of the privileges of size. The bigger you grow, the lower your unit cost. So when you were serving only Lagos, you were only importing half a container. Now that you are serving two markets, Lagos and Abuja, you are now importing a full container. Your cost will drop, your unit cost will drop. And once your cost drops, that's an advantage for you because you can be more flexible with pricing. You can take down your price to a level that your competitors may not be able to match you. Why? They don't have economies of scale. Economies of scale is what happens when you grow to a certain size. Your unit cost will drop, right? If you're interested in learning more about the topics I offer when it comes to starting, building, and growing a business, this is your opportunity to join my community. It's known as the BMG. I provide extensive courses on different topics and challenges that afflict business owners, from how to optimize your profits, how to manage costs, how to boost your sales, how to develop processes, how to scale your business. There's a whole lot that I can teach you. If you want to go deeper into my content, this is your chance. Go to the link on your screen right now, join the BMG.com.